Welcome to the Clash of the Titans 2015, sponsored by PwC. Representing Oxford University, we have Jonathan Portes, who was formerly Director of the National Institute of Economic and Social Research and had a distinguished career as a government economist.
My forecast for next year is not that far off what the consensus is among most serious macroeconomic forecasters, such as the Bank of England, the Office of Budget Responsibility, and my own institution, NISR. That is to say, for a continued period of moderate growth. In other words, a continuation of this not particularly fast but reasonably sustained recovery that we've seen for the past couple of years. And similarly, I expect inflation to rise slightly as the Bank of England tries to get it back towards that target rate of 2%. But the interesting thing is not so much the central forecast, which, as I said, are pretty boring. They're what pretty much everybody else is forecasting as well. It's what could throw it off course. So, for example, I don't expect, and so I haven't incorporated in that central forecast, a major shock to global financial markets, but that is perfectly possible. It's not the most likely outcome, but it's certainly a possible outcome. If that were to happen, then that would have a significant negative impact on the UK and global economies, and we could see growth considerably less than in my forecast. Similarly, on inflation, we expect inflation to pick back up and to come closer back to that 2% target rate, but inflation has been at zero for a while now. And it may be that the relationships in the economy have significantly changed and that inflation is on a permanently lower level for a while. And that, again, is something that we'll be looking for very closely in the data over the years to come. So as I said, I think the interesting thing when thinking about next year is not the central forecast, which is not particularly exciting but not particularly depressing either, but what are the big risks which might cause what happens to actually be quite different from what we're expecting.